Now believe me when I say this, as it's not something I say often. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is on my top 2 favorite films of all time, and it's not even number 2. From the cast, the cinematography, the acting, and editing was all top tier. Finding out that the film's budget only had $15 million to work with is literally just icing on the cake. And you heard that absolutely right. A film about multiverses and sausage fingers became my favorite film of 2022. There's something that my therapist said once that sticks with me to this day. The poor decisions we make in the past are in the past for a reason. We can't change anything that already happened. Just remember that every decision we make in life will lead us into a different direction, and that's exactly how I perfectly summarize the film. Rather than being stuck in the should have, could have, and would have, what we're living in right now, this video that you're watching, is what's happening in the moment. And in a way, that's kind of what the movie's about. In a way, it's easy to daydream and think of the infinite lifestyles that we could be living in. For example, if we got into that dream school, a career we worked our ass for, and even if we rejected or accepted people along the way, what kind of outcome would that result? It's honestly a mess of an idea to get into. Every decision that we make in life leads us into a different outcome. Even the YouTube algorithm has its own way of leading you to this video. In Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, the father raised his daughter, Evelyn, in what he felt was the right way, letting them free to create their own path in life. And that same style of parenting is now being replicated by the Wing family. Even at times when we think the people that raised us have it all figured out, it might just be the complete opposite. And towards the end of the film, Evelyn does the opposite of how her father raised her, cherishing the moments we have with each other and living in the moment while we can. In the film, Wayman is seen as a very timid and meek father. The mother, however, is the complete opposite, and sometimes that's exactly what we need in life in order for things to work. You think because I'm kind that it means I'm naive, and maybe I am. It's strategic and necessary, and this is how I fight. There's always two sides of a coin, and just like that, Evelyn too learns how to fight like Waymond. Basically meaning killing people with kindness. Now that I think about it, going back to the beginning of the film, this film can mean a million different things depending on the audience. In my case, for example, I'm mixed Mexican-Japanese living in the States, and growing up, my family resembled a lot like the one seen in the film. For example, the constant switching of languages is just one of those things that any bilingual family can relate to, and just further proves the amount of care put into this film. Throughout the film, we learn about the multiple outcomes in life that Evelyn could be living. A kung fu master, a teppanyaki chef, a famous actress, and even a reality where life forms can't exist. In Evelyn's first jumping pad, she becomes an actress and a kung fu master, basically a different reality that she could be living if she hadn't met Wayman. I saw my life without you, I wish you could have seen it. I should have listened to my father and not gone with you all those years ago. Hearing this obviously breaks Waymond. Sometimes, as people, we have a habit of choosing what we think most benefits us, and in turn may be the worst option for us. We tend to think of the now rather than the later. This is one of those concepts that the movie nails perfectly. Factors that are out of our control, like where we were born, the parents that raised us, and even genetic lotteries can all be brought up too. Everything is a factor. I'm going to go a little off script here and really dig deep into this film. First, I absolutely love this film, my biggest regret being not being able to catch it in theaters. Now as for the movie itself, every joke that is on screen is taken even further by actually playing a role in the film. Like for example, Trophy, without spoiling anything, you know what I'm talking about. In the film, in order to enter the multiverse, a person must act out something that is outside the ordinary, letting their creativity run wild. And every single multiverse that we encounter begins with a small clip that gradually becomes their own individual film in a way. The first time I watched this movie, I saw it again the following day, and I'll admit, I cried just as hard. In my opinion, however, this is what a movie should strive for, how a piece of media can be used in our everyday life. Remember, this life that we're in right now is only temporary. Living its ups and downs is merely just part of the game. We probably didn't make the best decisions in life, and where we are at today is a result of it. And maybe I'm just being too extreme here, but you never know. In another universe, we'd be all famous and living our best lives. At the same time, this could be the cost of never getting the chance to meet the people that'll show us how to appreciate life. And Wayman is the best example of that. He never wanted a divorce to begin with. Rather, it may have been the only thing that could have saved their marriage. And the lesson being, life will continue to throw stuff at us, and it's up to us to make the most out of it. And whatever happens, happens. Just going to take a quick little second to appreciate everyone that watched this video, took the time out of their day, and yeah, watch my content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, etc., all that jazz, and appreciate everyone sticking around. So it's been a little over a week that I posted my most recent video, and it made over, I think, 6,000 views. I just want to appreciate everyone because I never expected in a million years that I'd ever hit that number. So thank you everyone to just watch that video and everything. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I'm just super thankful for this opportunity, and I want to create more content. And yeah, again, I don't even know what to say. And never in a million years would I ever have expected ever hitting that kind of number. And at this rate, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, but no, thank you. Sorry, I think my microphone was acting up a little bit over there. But before I finish this video, I want to give a very big shout out to Taylor Brandon, who he and I have been working together to just create some of the background tracks that you heard. Not this one, it's from a different game. Some of you might recognize it. But in the middle portion, we've been working on this track. Just something that, can flow together, something that's not too overwhelming, that kind of thing. So yeah, he's been working on the channel on his own. I'll post his content on the description below. But hopefully some of you can check him out, because he's been trying to work on some stuff as well in the background. Just yeah, some of the things that we've been working on as well. So yeah, and once again, thank you to everyone that took some time out of their day to watch my content. The fact that I created something out of nothing is still amazing to me, and it blows my mind, the fact that we hit over 6,000 views. So yeah, thank you so much.